Hey, it's Raven Scry. I hope you're all doing well at this time. I'm sitting here this morning with my morning coffee. Often in the morning I'll sit and I'll write and I'll look into my coffee cup and reflect on things and also connect with spirit. Now today, as I've been just sitting here in contemplation and looking into my coffee cup, I'm feeling there's a resonance of a reading wanting to come through for you guys. So I'm just going to connect in and give a reading for whatever it is and however it wants to come through from spirit through the coffee this morning. Now, when I say, reading the coffee, it's not just a visual concept. It's almost like a portal, an access point into information that comes through from various different levels and from spirit. Okay, so as I connect in, what's coming to my attention is this really large hourglass, and it's like the sand is moving through at quite a rapid speed. The sense that I get with this is that time is ticking and we are moving through and beyond. We are coming to the end of something here. And I am seeing reference to time again, clocks and watches, time, spirits pointing me to time. And it's like they're making me aware of the seconds that as it ticks. It's like, looking at a clock and there's all the large numbers and it's like staring at one of the hands and the hand is ticking second by second by second. It's like they're wanting to make me aware of these seconds passing, but it's almost like there's a stillness here. There's a stopping in time. It's like something's about to happen, but it almost feels like it's outside of time and space, and it's taking place in stillness. It's like there's different levels and layers of the time that come through in this way. It's like we're outside of time and space, but I'm observing these minute seconds as they pass. Now my attention's shifting and moving away, and I'm becoming aware of money. It's always referring to money at these times. It's interesting. I guess, all the crypto and the markets that we speak of, that's why, but this is what's coming through. I have these bunches of notes, and it's interesting because they are green, but they don't really feel like they are Australian notes, but a green note will be $100 bill here. But they feel like they're in another currency. It does seem to have an American look to it, this note. Anyway, moving back from deciphering too many details on the note, these notes are being waved in my face, but it's like they're in bunches and someone's like putting them right close to my face and like letting them touch my face and then pulling them away and laughing. And it's like this thing, someone's playing with these notes, and they think it's very funny in the way that this appears. Now, as I move toward the person who's waving these notes in my face, it's almost like there's this playfulness, but there's a trickster. And interestingly, it's like he turns into like a cat grinning, like a Cheshire cat. And it's like this grinning, and I can't help but feel like there's these symbols and these reference points to fairy tales in some way, hourglass, Cheshire cats. And interestingly, there was another cat reference this morning that came in quite strongly. And they don't seem to come in very often, but there's been reference to cat. And thinking about it too, yesterday there was also another. So there's been 3 reference to cats now within the synchronicity of this story. So we have this scene. The time is ticking. We're outside of time and space. The minute movements we are aware of, but we are moving toward the end of something here. And there is a playful trickster coming in around this. This is around abundance. This is around finance, finance in other countries. And it's like having something offered to you but then pulled away. Offered to you, then pulled away. It's like teasing. There's this energy of teasing that's taking place. Now again, they're taking me to a reference of time, and time is ticking. Now I ask Spirit the purpose of this time. We're going to move out, we're going to expand out further than this scene. It's interesting because they connect me now to this shaking again. The last reading that I did, there's this shaking, these tremors. It's like everything starts to shake and move. These buildings start to become unstable, start to fall. The foundation is weak here. There's reference to some of these buildings falling down faster than others, but there's certain buildings here that I'm seeing that are falling, like boom, like all of a sudden, 4, 3, 2, 1, fall, and it's rubble. Now there's also reference to a bomb here. Now I feel as though this is symbolic in the way that it's being shown, but I realise this is touchy territory given the state of what's going on overseas and the tender nature of that. So, this could be part of the paralleling of this time and of what they're trying to show, but it also feels like it's the nature of the breakdown, the explosion. It's like it's been exploded, this building. The one that they're showing me, there's this tremor, but then there is these separate buildings that are falling quicker than others. Now I'm being taken to a reference of Osiris. I feel as though they've expanded me out further and further, and there's this being that feels as though is coming in to my vision now. This being, like I feel this Egyptian element coming through with this, and there's almost an element here too of some kind of ritual, some kind of it's like I'm hearing drumming. I'm hearing, we're building to something. We're building into a change. There is spirit is watching. But this being that is here feels like quite an ancient being watching this transition take place, and it's paralleling and moving with this imagery that's coming through from spirit. I just connect into this spirit and to see if they want to speak, do they want to share anything. They want to talk about the triumph of the change and the movement through the collective. It's very uplifting in the way that he comes through. I feel tears wanting to come in, like, tears of joy, tears of movement in my heart space as I connect with him. He speaks about the change and the movement on the planet. And he's showing me flocks of birds in the way that, because we're working in this way and I've connected in this way, it seems that they're guiding in a different way. It's not only listening, but he's showing me pictures because that's what's taking place, that's what's coming through. But he's showing me these flocks of birds in change, and they circle out in beautiful, big, wide movements. So he talks of this change and this triumphant change, talks about a galactic resonance of change, and everything coming together in a fine connectedness. It's like I'm seeing all of these tiny white dots, but they're like orbs, but they're like glimmering speckles on the water. It's like these speckles that you would see on the water on a really sunny day. It's like there's all of these beautiful speckles, and it's like they're all coming together in a fine meeting place in some way. And it's like as I connect to these all at once, it's like there's all of these different glowing orbs. It's like there's this hum, there's a resonant hum. And this is the change that's taking place that he's referring to through this scene. Now I want to connect to him and ask if there's anything else he wants to show or share here. Now in this scene of this space that I've just described, all of these orbs coming together, this planetary change, this hum, in this space appears to be somebody dancing. There is reference to fire in the dance. It is swift. I see the flames as they move. It's very picturesque. And it's almost like they're on fire, but it's not in a negative way. It's like they're dancing and moving with the flames across this new energy field that is being shown here. Now he's talking about not assuming that you know anything at this time. There is this accelerated energy of change and flow that's moving through quite rapidly. It's almost like nothing is as it seems. You move towards something and it's changing and shifting before you've even touched it. So it's like, it feels like mirage energy, but it's constant change, constant flow, constant movement forward and through in this process. And as he shows this movement and this development of change within the energy, there is these scenes of the crumbling and these hourglass references. So within it, it seems quite dire on some levels, but it's actually not. Is what he's bringing to my attention and impressing upon the energy. It's like there's this magic in this movement, and there's beautiful change. And he's saying, wait till you see what's to come. Wait till you see. It's like opening up this new world, this new vision. It's like looking up at the stars in the sky, but there's no stars in the sky. The sky is quite different. It's like everything is different. Everything has changed. And there's this sense of stillness in the air. There's this sense of spirit everywhere. It's all around. Now he's bringing my attention to this space and reminding that this is here at this time. And he then moves down into the single lives of everybody doing their single separate things in their worlds, but wanting to really acknowledge that there is so much going on and this change is evident, but you have access to this energy and you are part of this energy, because it's almost like he shows it separate. Everyone feels separate in the way it's being shown. People aren't recognizing this change. Now the vision that he also gives me is like an example of somebody sitting in their own house, doing their own thing, thinking in their own mind about certain things and what they got to do and their responsibilities and all of these types of mundane day-to-day things. But then it's like there is this change and this person looks up and realizes that there's so much more. That's all there too. It's like moving beyond these levels and layers of the mundane and realizing that there's so much more going on so many levels, and that we're all connected to this change, whether we feel it now or not. It's like if we stop for this moment, we can feel that resonance, that stillness. It's like beyond time and space. Because if we stop for just a moment, can you feel that stillness beyond time and space? Can you feel it echoing and whispering to you? That's what he wants to show. that it's all here with you right now, and that you're all powerful beings. Okay, I'm going to thank him today for his messages, and thank Spirit for that journey that we just went on. I send you all lots of love and blessings at this time, and I'll connect again soon. Raven Scry signing off.